Welcome, everybody. The NFL offseason has started, and it's time to look forward to the NFL Draft. I'm Joe at the Game House, and today we'll be doing a Tampa Bay Buccaneers 2024 NFL mock draft. The Buccaneers are up in our 2024 NFL mock draft series. Now, as a reminder, they did make the playoffs last year. They did just bring back Mike Evans, so they're a very interesting team to do a mock draft here right now with. We have Baker Mayfield as a free agent. We might be coming back. We'll see how that all goes. As a reminder, we'll be using the NFL mock draft database simulator, and we'll also be rejecting all trades to keep it somewhat realistic, but there will be players who fall who aren't the most realistic here. So we're going to start it off with pick number 26 for the Buccaneers. Going to decline these trades. Now, they have edge as the top need. They have wide receiver as a need, possibly a third wide receiver now that Evans is back. A cornerback is definitely a need. You got to kind of figure out what you're going to do. I mean, wide receiver could be the move to improve this offense. They have a decent roster otherwise, but I guess this means you're going to put Chris Godwin full-time in the slot and take one of these guys. I don't think that's necessarily going to be the move. But I might be taking A.D. Mitchell just based on value at this rate too. Let's go. Actually, let's go Jackson Powers-Johnson. They are going to need some interior offensive linemen. They've had a lot leave in the last several years. I think improving that interior offensive line, probably going to get Baker Mayfield back to make a run. I think that's really important. All right, pick number 57 is up next. There are still wide receivers available. If they want to go that route, they can go with the slot corner or Mike Sainer still. That could be the move. I will go Ricky Pearsall. He's moving up boards right now. This is a late second-round pick. You get another weapon to use on this offense. Hopefully, at this rate, you're signing some defenders in free agency. That's going to clear up a lot of these question marks as we go along. And yeah, let's go Max Melton now here out of Rutgers. Brother Bo Melton plays for the Packers as a wide receiver. Max Melton tested pretty well. I think he's a guy who can create an impact for you and help secondary depth and possibly end up being a starter sooner rather than later. Next one up, let's go Brandon Dorlus. He's I would say, a versatile defensive lineman. He can play on the edge. He also can play on the interior of the defensive line. I think he's more of an interior guy, especially on pass rushing situations. Help that defensive line. I think he can maybe outplay his 126 selection here for the Buccaneers. We're going to wait until pick number 203 for the Buccaneers next. Hit most of their needs, at least based on the mock draft database. So we'll see what we can get here. Let's go Jaylon Ford out of Texas. A linebacker can chase and tackle pretty well. I think this could help out as having a late-round linebacker. They had KJ Britt playing late last season. I did like him out of the draft as a guy who can do much of the same. But I do think you can always take depth at the linebacker position. And then let's go Josh Proctor, the safety out of Ohio State. A lot of guys from Ohio State are going back this year, but Proctor decided to come out. I think he's a guy who can play more in the box, a lot more than playing deep. But I think you can use him on special teams at the very least. Which you're getting at pick 244, which that tends to be the part where you get guys who play special teams at least to start their career. Next one up, we'll go Kendall Milton. We'll take a flyer on him. Supposed to be the guy for Georgia as a running back last year. Didn't work out that way. But still has some talent, I think, can help this running back room. So we're going to start off Jackson Powers-Johnson, going to help replace some of the interior offensive linemen who have been lost over the last several years. We have Ricky Pearsall, the wide receiver out of Florida. He gives you more weapons for Baker Mayfield, who we think is going to be back in free agency. We'll see how that works. We'll give some more weapons to utilize on this offense. Max Melton out of Rutgers really helps that secondary. NFL bloodlines, too, with his brother Bo in the NFL. Brandon Dorlus. Is he an edge? Is he a defensive lineman? That's for teams to figure out, but I think that versatility could be good, especially pick 126. Jaylon Ford, Josh Proctor, and Kendall Milton, more special teams guys who can develop. Let me know what you think of this mock draft down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.